Guys doing? Good morning. It's been a while. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to give people time to sign on because my lives are not planned. So I just do them when I get an opportunity. Today I think I'll be working on my Anne of Green Gables journals. That's like the plan, anyways. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm like feeling it and not feeling it all at the same time. Okay, let's get this going. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here. Hey, Kim, how are you? Good morning. Ave, hi. Good morning. So I think I'm going to work on these, but I'm not sure. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I've got these 4 signatures, and I don't know. I've been working on these kind of on the side, and honestly, I put them in a box and put them away and hadn't touched them since. So I kind of need to get back in touch with them. Hey, Dawn, good morning. I kind of see, I want to see if this is really what I want to work on. I just wanted to hang out and craft and go live with you guys, see how all of y'all are doing. I need to make the covers for these journals. I'm trying to also decide how many, if I want to do 2 signatures or 1. I think I designed them so that I would do 1 signature per journal. I don't know, that just makes them more affordable, to be honest, for other people. But yeah, let's see. So if that, I'm kind of just getting a feeling for, like I said, I haven't looked at these signatures in probably a month. So I want to get a feel for, okay, so that's the Anne of Green Gables, and then I have the Anne of Avonlea. Let's see. Looks like they could work together in one journal. There's not duplicates. That's what I'm checking for. But they are indeed different. Ave, I don't know. I don't know how I do it. I think I just have to create or else. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been that way. I have to have some kind of creative outlet for myself to be able to feel like fulfilled within myself. I've been like that since I was a child. I've done crafting and art since forever. I mean, yeah, always. So I was in art lessons at a young age. I like drawing lessons, and then I went to a friend's birthday party, and it was at a ceramic shop in our town, which was only a couple of blocks from our house, and we painted like whatever we wanted. We picked a piece of ceramic and we painted it at the birthday party, and I was hooked. And I did ceramics from age 8 to 16. So, or actually 17. So, yeah, I think it's just what I've got to do. But yeah, I do also have to take breaks. So I haven't crafted, and I didn't get to craft it all last week. So, I'm a little rusty too if I don't just get in there and do a little bit every day. Well, Dawn, I'm so sorry you've been sick. Oh, I hope you are on the mend. I really do. And Ave too, I have a journal that is full of ideas, like what you're saying, and I don't have enough time to do them all. So I just check them off when I get them done, and hope for the best. Okay, so these are kind of like naked signatures, if you will. And what I mean by that is they don't have any ephemera, they don't have any flips, they don't have anything. It's just paper, folded in half, not sewn into anything. They're just naked signatures. So I have 4. I do think I'll go ahead and make 4 different journals because I made them big enough to make each one a journal. I have some other printables to make like flips, and I love this bird printable. I don't remember where it's from because I printed it so long ago. Then I've got some scraps. Whoa. And she's so cute. I thought she could go in there. She's very Victorian. She can go in one of them. Yeah, so I've got lots of scraps here, which is nice. I've got this paper pad out. It's called Pocket Blossom from DCWV. And I like it. Whoa, those don't, do those belong? Oh, I guess they do. I got it out because I like all the patterns that have like the little bitty flowers. These, I think those are so sweet. I think these could make some really beautiful pieces. Like this really feels like it goes with this paper, so I'll pick this one. And I just think I like the big flower patterns, but it's not what I'm looking for today. I'm looking for the small flower patterns. So I'm gonna grab 4 of those since it looks like I'm gonna do 4 different journals. I love this yellow. I've definitely used this paper pad before because you can tell I'm getting down to using my last sheet of each design. These are so pretty. For whatever reason, that's what I felt like would be the right thing. Okay, so I've got 4 of those. One thing that I've done, I need to make a video and show you guys. I made 32 sheets using my scraps. Now, I did these at the kitchen table. In the evening when dinner's done and the family's hanging out and maybe they're watching something I'm not totally into, then one week I just grabbed my scraps. I have too many scraps right now, so I grabbed a bunch of them, and I grabbed a bunch of 12 by 12 paper that, I'm not keen on. I finally finished that paper pad, you guys. You know that one, that little boy one? I don't think I have the cover anymore. I probably covered it too. But I have 32 sheets. 31 of them are 12 by 12 and one is 8.5 by 11. But what I did is I grabbed my scraps, and some of them I kind of organized to where they're like the colors went together, but then others I didn't. And I just made a bunch of master boards, or I like to call it frankenpaper, but technically frankenpaper is when you have sewing on it too, and I don't usually sew on these. Anyways, I'm gonna grab 4 of these. I think this green would be nice. I mean, it is Anne of Green Gables after all, right? But, well, we might have to just cover that. I'm not really feeling that map part, but I like everything else. So I think I'll grab this green. Okay. I love this bright ones. These bright ones. Let's see. This is one I already had done. It was my last one. Oh yeah, I want this one. It just feels very like country. So we'll use that one. No flamingos, not this time. This one. Let's keep going. I think there's some others that I can use instead. Ooh, I think this one would be really pretty. I like how I did this. I was, you know, obviously just playing with the papers that I had. Oh, well, that's a compliment, Dawn. Your grandmother used to say you reminded her of Anne Shirley. You know, I think her one downfall was her temperament, but we all have to work on that at one time or another. Some more than others, eh? Hey, Desiree. You just finished graduation season. Oh, well, rest up. Rest up. I am so glad it's summer. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad it's summer. I was ready this year, you guys. This might be a good one. Okay, I have 4 chosen. See, it's nice to just sit down. So all of this was scraps before. And it's nice to just sit down, put your scraps to use. Now I have these 31. Well, not anymore because I've used 4. But see, like, I think I made a video for y'all. I don't know if I've released it yet or not. But like what to do with these pages when you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And the 12 by 12 packs. And they're like the full page design. Turn them into masterboards. All right. So I've done that. I probably should have done some sewing before I got on here with you guys, but whatever. Because I did rip some fabric to make ruffles to go inside of these journals. I always like to add a little ruffle action on them. Okay, so I've got these 4 masterboards now. And then, oops, that one doesn't belong. And then I've got these 4 petite flower pattern papers. So I'm going to match them up. I thought these 2 would look good together. Right? So one's the front, one's the inside kind of thing going on there. Yes. So these are going to be the covers. Let's match up some others. Ooh, I think these 2 would maybe be nice together. Let's see what else would go with this one. I actually even kind of like that. Let's do that. Up, and then we'll put this yellow and green with this very green one. And then these 2 will go nice. The strawberries and the kind of strawberry pattern. So I'm going to basically glue these together. I have to decide if I'm going to do the inside, the Franken paper, like the inside of the journal, or the outside. I haven't decided that yet. And this pattern just doesn't really matter which way I glue it down. And over here, this does matter because we've got this directional paper. Line this up, smooth it out. Do you guys have Memorial Day plans? We're having family dinner. We're going to see The Little Mermaid tomorrow evening in the theater. My daughter has been wanting to see it. She's been so excited. So we're going, a whole group of us, like 10 of us are all going to that. Oh yes, now I just need to decide, you guys, if I'm gonna make this the front or this. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let me cut it down. Grab a signature. Where did I put those? My craft room is a mess. I should be cleaning, but I don't want to. Okay, so if I chose this, I wouldn't even get very many strawberries on the cover unless I moved it over. But I'm not going to be able to move it over much. So I think this will be the inside, because that way the strawberries will get to be the front inside cover. So that just decided that for me. I'm going to trim these off. Debbie, good morning. Yeah, I am so excited to have a 3-day weekend, you guys. I'm going to cut this at 9. Well, maybe a little less than 9. Let's do... Yeah, I think I'm going to do 8 3/4, where it's just longer than my signature paper, only by a little. Okay, so this is a scrap. Put that to the side. I'm gonna let this dry. I always tell myself nothing good comes from bending these covers too early. They really do need to dry, and I did put a good amount of glue on here. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'll pop this on there. Not that it matters which signature I put on these, because that doesn't really matter, but we've got one done-ish. I'll still have to embellish these, obviously. So let me work on another one while I read y'all's comments. Hi, Tamra. Good morning. Have I missed anyone? And hey, everyone who's hanging out silently. Jonna, hi. Did y'all watch Craft Roulette last night? Eileen Hull was wonderful. I made a card. So the parameter was like a card with flaps, winter colors, I think is what it said. A children's story, or and then tiles. So this is what I came up with. It was so fun. I've always seen Eileen Hull's like dies and stuff, but I didn't know anything about her. I've never watched her videos or anything like that. So it was cool getting to know more about her. And you know, she took a Peter Pan's Little Golden Book and did a card with flaps with that and made it totally like, basically she made a junk journal. It was fabulous. I loved it. Of course, I loved it. My kind of crafter is what I figured out about Eileen, is that she's my kind of crafter. Okay, this is another non-directional paper, so it doesn't matter how I glue this on there. And this is, for the most part, non-directional because I plan on covering this map up. I'll cover this up with something else. I'm just not feeling it. We do have this one lone little bunny down here that's making this directional for the most part, so that's fine. We can handle that. I will cut this one down to 8 3/4. Sometimes, you know, I'll make them a little longer. There we go. We still got our bunny. Less of the map to cover. That's good. Another cover done-ish. Put these together. I did grab some fabric too, because I kind of want to embellish with fabric. Okay. These are going to be pretty sturdy little covers by the time we're I'm done with them. I'm traveling next weekend, you guys. I'm so excited. I have two nieces that are pregnant and due on the same day. So we're going up for the baby shower. I'm so excited to go see them and see my brother and my sister-in-law. Hopefully I'll get to see another brother or two. I have 4. But yeah. Also my father is buried up there, so every time I go up, I always visit my father's grave, stop by. So I'm excited about that. I get to go see his burial site about twice a year, maybe 3 times. So I'll be traveling, which means I need to get some videos done. This next week, I have videos for next week, except for my collage. I just don't have videos for the week after, which is what I need. But I have a 3-day weekend, so that shouldn't be a problem. And a book of ideas. Oh, yes, Tamara, I will do that. I will show you in this live. We will do that right after I glue these together because my glue needs to dry anyways. And I want to make a short video for that because that's all it needs is a YouTube short. It's too easy to make it a full video. But I'll show you right now because I know you've been waiting on it. I also have my friend Di who wants me to do a tea dye video, but I don't really, that would require me like setting up and lighting my kitchen and stuff. I don't know if I can do that, but there are a lot of tea dye videos already here on YouTube. If you search like how to tea dye, you will find them. My process is ever changing and very fluid. This paper is cool. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but see all that gold it has in it? Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I have to decide if I want this going across or up and down. I'm afraid if it's up and down, it kind of will be pointless. So I'm going to go with it being across, which means I'm going to slice this at 8 3/4 as well. These right here would make great little like journaling cards or bookmarks. You know, definitely I'm not discarding these, obviously. You could take these and do all kinds of things with them. Put them on a regular card. Okay, so that part is done. Let's make some aged tape. Okay, so Tamara, I have this kitchen mat. It's like a silicone mat that I cut up into little pieces one time. And so I've kind of just been storing my tape on here. But you could probably store it on acetate, whatever you can peel the tape off of. Let me move this mat because, and I don't know what's under it. It'll be a surprise. Anyways, you just want something that obviously you can peel the tape off of so that you can adhere it to your project. And this has worked for me. Okay, you can get these if you don't try to buy the craft version. You know, we've got the crafty version of things and then we have the other versions. This is the kitchen version that's really cheap. This is not the Tim Holtz crafty version that's more expensive. You can find them on Amazon, silicone baking mats. And this isn't the thick ones either. This is the thin ones. You know, they have those thicker ones. The only problem is, do I have tape? Yes, I do. Okay. So So here's how it goes, Tamara. I take a piece. I don't pay attention really to the length. And I stick it to my mat. I have 3 pieces here already that are done, but I have some space over here. I wonder if I have, you need, well, for my process, you need brown alcohol ink. And I think I'm going to have to pull mine out of my box. I think I put it away because I didn't feel like I would need it again. Let's see. I'll put 3 more over here. So you need a surface for your tape to stick down on, but not stick to permanently. Okay. Then you need some alcohol ink. Pretty much any brown will do. I've got to rifle through my inks real quick. There it is. I did put it away. My re-inkers. Okay. So. Alcohol ink, brown color. This one is caramel. Then you need a felt. This one has something weird on it. Let's not use that one. I don't know what that has. It might have glaze. It may have distress glaze on it. Okay, so you need like the little felt things. But if you don't have this, just grab a piece of felt. You can get inexpensive felt. Here, I'll just show you. You know, grab any old piece of felt. Go to the craft store, go to the Dollar Tree, go somewhere and get you some felt. Or whatever. You could use paper towel, I'm sure. You know, using it this way, your fingers might get inky. Put some alcohol ink on your tape. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing my tape. I think it's there. And you just smear it on. That box doesn't want to stay up anymore. There we go. And that's all there is to it. And this stuff dries like, you know, wicked fast. So that's already dry. Little dab will do. It doesn't take much. And yes, over here. And that's it. If you don't have the alcohol ink, you might try alcohol markers. We can try that together. And you'll probably get a similar effect. I know we don't all have the exact same supplies. Don't let that stop you from trying what you do have. Obviously, like a water-based marker is not going to work. So I'm just going to grab a brown alcohol marker. This is an Arteza. We will see how this goes. If it doesn't work, we've wasted 3 little pieces of tape, right? It might take a little longer to dry, might not. I'm just cleaning up the edges. No cheating. Because I'm interested to see how it works too. Okay? All right, so let's pull out one of my little Polaroids, my faux Polaroids, and see how this works. This is the alcohol ink, the marker version, the Arteza version. Give this little guy some age tape. Ooh, I like that color. I like it. Ta-da! So this was the alcohol marker. This is a good color for this. I like it. Teak Brown A620 from Arteza. That's just a nice brown because this caramel color, sorry, I'm looking for another Polaroid to put it on. Well, I can't find one, but this will do. This color I have been using has more of like an orange color to it. I like that kind of chestnut brown color. They're both nice. They're both fine. They're just different. So that's what's fun about it. Depending on the marker that you're using or whatever, you know, you'll get different results. So there you go, Tamara, my sweet, darling friend that I love. That's how you do that. Okay. Back to Anne. I did rewatch Anne of Green Gables. So let me tell y'all, if you're thinking, you know, I'm going to go back and watch that because I just haven't seen it since I was a kid or whatever. And guess what? It's like not streaming anywhere. So you have to basically, which is fine. They've got it on lockdown. But I had to pay to stream it from a website that I guess they own it, this company. And you can get a bundle that's like all the movies, and of course that's what I ended up doing. But it's supposed to give you all the movies for like ever. Sorry, I'm looking for my bird paper that I had. Had some bird paper. Don't know where it went. Wanted to fold it over and make some pockets. I don't think I have enough of these. I only have 3 of these. There it is. So I'm going to make some pockets with this one. I'll show you guys the ephemera I have made for these journals. So with this pocket, I thought it would be perfect with this bird if I fold it basically right here, right at the beak, and then fold it again over here. And this will go over my page of my signature. And so since I'm mass making, I did go ahead and just print 4 of these. The only place you need to glue is right here. This is a Roxy's Creations pocket that she did this year. She's doing the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I don't know what week it was, but she did this one this year, and I just love it. I've been making them ever since. So it goes over your page, and when you flip it this way, you have a little pocket. All right, make up 4 of those real quick. Then I'll show you the ephemera that I do have done. So I've just been working on these Anne journals, you know, in my free time. Over the last month, really. My goal is to have them done. My crafty goal, Debbie, you still here? My crafty goal is to have these done before May so I can move on. I want to make some mermaid journals. I want to do some other things, but these have been on my list for months, and it's just like ready to check it off. That's the kind of planner I am. I like just checking things off my list. Okay, I think I put too much glue. I keep putting glue right there. I should put it on the other side. Okay. Almost done. One more. I know after we see The Little Mermaid tomorrow, it's going to be perfect. That was part of my motivation for getting these Anne journals maybe done today, is that we're going to see The Little Mermaid tomorrow, and I've been wanting to make mermaid journals, so I feel like I'll come back inspired, ready to go. And it's summer. Perfect time. Okay. Let me get the ephemera out. We can take a look at that. Oh, brother, you guys. So we got a new, yay, crafty goals indeed. Debbie, thank you so much for doing this crafty goals collab. By the way, anybody can join us on this crafty goals collab every month. Everyone's welcome at the crafty goals table. Okay. So, and Debbie J, hello. Oh, goodness. I'm always up early. I have these. I wanted to sleep in this morning. I really did. So I have just some random little pieces here of ephemera from different kits that I thought would go well on these Anne journals. Some of the kits are like really specific, and so they have like quotes from the movie and like Anne Shirley and this stuff. And like the book covers. So all I've done is printed and cut this stuff. That's as far as I've made it. I really wanted to put some, oh, now I'm blanking on her name. Pride and Prejudice. Y'all will know the author's name. I can't think of her name right now. But I wanted to put some of that stuff in here, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I don't have it printed yet. But I've got all of these. This reminds me of her and Gilbert, although she wouldn't sit that close to him. She was too mad at him for so long. I've got all of this. This is stuff that I've made in a video that I have yet to edit, but you will see it. I made all of this. These are like bookmarks with pockets to go in the journals. I've made belly bands to go in the journals. So you'll see a video for all of this eventually. These are really cool. I don't have these two done yet, but these are done, I think. Yes. It's like a CDV photo, and I made my own like little covers for them. So I just need to pop the photo corners into those two. So fun. So I made all of those and all of this stuff, little stuff in a video already. I made these interesting pockets. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Scraps. A couple that I had sewn, a couple that I didn't. I have some envelopes, which are really pretty. These came in a kit as well. Okay, so I've got tons of ephemera. We can just start decorating. These are belly band options. I made this little Red Riding Hood book because it's a book that she could have had at one point. I made one. I didn't finish the other. Okay. I have some just random things that I'd printed at different times, and I thought, oh, that might go well in these journals. So we'll see. Ooh. I wish I could sleep with a weighted blanket, but it's so hot. I sweat with a sheet on now. So my weighted blanket is just probably going to decompose in my closet because I don't know that I'll ever be able to sleep with it again. They need to make weighted blankets with like cooling jets inside of them. That's what I need. They are nice though. I battle insomnia sometimes, and the weighted blanket helps with that. I just have to wake up and kick it off like an hour later or something. Okay, let me grab some signatures here. I bet these journal covers are done. See, it really didn't matter that I put my signatures with covers because that doesn't matter. I love that I have one of these with strawberries. That was completely unplanned. And then I have some printables with strawberries too. So I'll have to make sure some of that ephemera gets in there. I think these are probably dry. So let me move some of this ephemera out of the way. Put that back in the box. I'm just going to bring out my scoreboard here and score these. I cannot find all of my scoring tools. I don't know what's up with that. But just grab something here. Yeah, I can wake up one time, Debbie. My brain starts working and it's over. Once I get a thought, I don't know how to turn them off. My brain just starts going and that's it. That's done. It's a wrap. I'm not going back to sleep. Okay, so this is 12 inches, right? Because this was the 12 by 12 sheet that we cut down. I'm not liking how that's folding right there. I will come back and deal with that. This needs to be trimmed ever so slightly. Lately, I have a tea concoction that's helping me sleep and stay cool at night. It is a bag of lemon balm tea. It's just straight lemon balm. Then I use 2 bags of chamomile. And then I use 1 bag of hibiscus. So hibiscus naturally cools you down internally. It gives you a cooling effect. Like when my children would get a fever, I always have them sip on hibiscus tea to help cool them down internally. That has made such a difference. So I was waking up between 1 and 3 sweating, and now I don't sweat till like 5 a.m., which is kind of when I wake up. So it works out. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, this is gonna work. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all, we got a new refrigerator. That was one of the challenges of this week, was the refrigerator situation. Ours started making a whole racket of sound on Sunday night last week at 10 o'clock. Yes. And yeah, went through repairman twice and ended up needing a new fridge. So it was delivered yesterday, and the guys were really nice, but they also really messed up my house. So they put a 5-foot scratch in my dining or my kitchen floor, removing my old fridge. Look, I don't work out. I'm not muscular, but I moved that old fridge twice last week without scratching my floor once. It really wasn't difficult to do. Somehow these two brutes come in and can't handle the fridge, the two of them combined, and scratch a 5-foot scratch across our floor. Then they messed up the wall and the doorway. I mean, yes, I have filed a damage claim against them. I normally, like, I even told the lady on the phone, like, if it was a little scratch, I'd be like, that's the cost of moving things, like, you know. But 5 foot, and I had moved it twice myself without making one scratch, all by myself. Come on now, they're supposed to be more professional than that. Oh boy. So, but the new fridge is in, and there's a hole in the wall, and in our front door jamb. Dawn, that's what I said, because I went looking for fridges by myself on my lunch break one day, and I was like, you know, I could go old school. I could do that. I could get an old school fridge. They're about $600 because we had the French door ones before. But then I was like, I don't know. I have to bring my husband. My husband picked out one of the most expensive refrigerators there. Whatever. We will use it. It'll be fine. But yes, Dawn, because they had done all that damage, I was like, well, it'd be nice if we got the refrigerator for free. I doubt that's going to happen. But they could come and fix my floor because it's just ridiculous. And it's not like a place where you can put a rug, and I shouldn't have to put a rug down to hide what those guys did. So they can just come fix it. And it's not like a scratch that can be buffed out either. It's a hardcore scratch that's, you know, deep. It's deep. It goes deep. So I'm going to grab some photo corners and not get too overheated about the scratch on my floor. I have these off of Amazon. I've ordered a couple of times. This is like a variety pack where you can get different colors, which is kind of cool. Like, depending on the project you're working on, you may want different photo corner colors, or you can get packs that have just like one color. Oh, and there's even clear ones that come in here. So I think you get 2 sheets of each color in the variety pack. And it looks like 24 come on each sheet. All right, but I want these solid black ones. And I'm just gonna pop these on here. Nervous about paying very much for a refrigerator because they just don't make appliances to last. You know, like they kind of make appliances to last about 5 years. And that seems to be about it. You know, when I was growing up, I feel like they made appliances to last so long that you just got tired of the olive green fridge that you bought 15 years ago or that was handed down to you. And, you know, with the state, like, look, whether you believe in, you know, greenhouse gases and warming and global warming and all that, whether you believe in that or not, regardless of environmental ideas that we all may have, we can all agree that we don't need more trash on our planet. I definitely don't think our oceans are trash cans. We've got to stop dumping stuff in our oceans. So that's what frustrates me about it, is the waste. The waste of making huge appliances like refrigerators designed to fail after 5 years. Like, where are they all gonna go? Like, we need to make things to last so that we can keep our oceans from being trash cans. And that's my view. That's how I feel. Like, I just don't, you know, and outside of the town where I live, we have a landfill. You know, it's just that, like, every time I drive by it, I'm like, well, there's a mountain of trash. And I think about that mountain of trash every time I put something in my trash can. I think, okay, is there any possible way this thing can be recycled so it doesn't end up in that mountain outside of town? Thanks. Hi, Katie. How are you? Hi, Angela. I'm just over here. Hey, Yvette. I'm just over here, like, on my soapbox, not saying hello, but hi. How are y'all doing? Let's get some stuff going here. The Anne of Green Gables. This is, let's put the spine here. This is a belly band. I'm wondering if I should reinforce it any more than that. I think it'll be okay. Someone will just have to be gentle, a little gentle when they're putting things in the belly band. The garden is going really well. Everything is in full bloom. I planted a new herb garden last year, like in a new section of the house, and made a whole new bed for them and everything. And wow, I didn't realize that my Thai basil would come back for me. I have Thai basil all over the place. It's wonderful. I love it. Ooh, I like this. I was just randomly putting it on there, but I like how she's kind of looking off at the bird, and there's a bird up here. So that is definitely where that's going. This is the pockets that we just made. I'm just gonna glue it here and here, and I'll run a thin line of glue here, but I have to make sure it stays on this side of the score line. Okay, to make a little pocket, line it up. So now this is a pocket here, and then you can flip it over and this is a pocket as well. You have to make sure you check this other side when you're doing this, when you're adhering these inside your journal. You do have to always check this other side and make sure you're not gluing anything shut, because that can happen. Okay, but yeah, there's a pocket. Then you flip it over and there's a pocket up here on this side of things. All right, so that's in there and I really like it. This is a Tsunami Rose printable and I love it. It's one of the Ink Saver printables. I want to put some more Tsunami Rose stuff in here, but I haven't gotten it yet, so we'll see. I made these fun bookmarks. Again, I have on the completed stuff, I have a video coming out showing you how I made some of these things. But I think I'll just clip that in somewhere. Maybe right there. I filled my paper clip jar off to the side. I'm just going to clip it in. Okay, this page definitely needs something. Yes, I love it. I love the Thai basil, and I never knew that it would be so prolific in the second year. It's amazing. It is amazing how much of it is back there. I probably have like 15 Thai basil plants that are like fully developing, that are completely voluntary. I did not plant them. I planted it last year and it came back. This might make a good little pocket on one of these pages. Just trim it down. Yes, I love Thai basil. I like to cook it with like eggplant and make a stir fry with it. It's just delicious. I love to put it in like fresh spring rolls. I like to make the rice paper spring rolls that just have a lot of fresh vegetables and maybe like rice noodles or rice in them. And I love to put just like a whole bunch of Thai basil in those. Okay, I need some book pages. Just want to back some of this ephemera. Look at this Reader's Digest, you guys. I'm really using up those pages. Oh, I have something that I worked on last week before last. I don't know. It's all running together. But I have some new kits coming out in my Etsy shop that are not printables, okay? They are full kits with all the pages you need, ephemera. I mean, it may not be all that you want or need to put in the journal, but it's a lot. It's got book pages, it's got tea-dyed paper, and it's all the theme. So the first one I'm doing is actually a Western theme. I got these really cool books at the thrift store that were like Time Life books about the West, and well, different, there's all different like themes, but yeah, I just started tearing into them and I created kits. So I wanted to do it for all my friends who don't use printers, but maybe they want to do a junk journal and maybe they want to do a Western theme. I had a lot of fun putting it together. Um, it's so funny because it's not a theme that I would necessarily seek out 100%. Like, I do live in Texas though. So I'm excited. I already have them packaged up, ready to ship. I just need to show them and get them listed in my Etsy shop. I'll have to um, make a journal with them to show how I would use them. So that's exciting. I made 10 of them. Any kit that I make will be limited. So I might do one for mermaids. We'll see, because I got this mermaid fabric. And I was like, oh, I think I have enough to make 10 kits. And I've been wanting to make a mermaid journal myself. So I may end up making a mermaid kit next. See? Although here's what is happening with the kit is that I keep finding things to add to the Western kit. So at first I was thinking, oh, I'll just add this, this, and this. And now it's like I found something else to add to them yesterday. I just keep piling the stuff in. I'm trying to keep the cost down and make it affordable for everyone. But at the same time, I just want to keep adding things. This is new. I've never done this before. But it's kind of cool because people can write, around the image. This image kind of reminds me of, I mean, not really, but the Lady of Shalott, which I know Anne references early. She romanticizes about all of that. Let's see. This is really cute with the hat. Maybe this could be a top pocket. Since it's a hat, I think it should be at the top of the page. I think that would be cute. Sala, hi, how are you? Good afternoon, I presume. Yeah, so I probably won't, I'm not going to do a kit every month or anything like that because I can't keep up. I mean, I could romanticize about doing that, but yeah. Oh my gosh, the 100-day project, you guys. I've been cracking up because I had that video. So the one day that I was like, yeah, I'm going to do the 100-day project, I had done a voiceover on a video. And then, by the end of the day, I changed my mind. Yes, I'm still not doing the 100-day project. Even though that video said I was. No, I'm not. I can't. Even like how last weekend I didn't get to craft and next weekend I won't get to craft. It's just not feasible. I'm too busy. I have too much going on in my life right now. Maybe one day that'll work for me, but not right now. And I would love it. And everything that I said of the reasons why I wanted to do it are 100% legitimate. I just don't have the time. Ooh, I like this little top pocket. Let's see what I can put inside there. I need some book pages. So far, these are just all the printable pieces. That'll fit in there, but I don't want it to get stuck in there. I have to let the glue dry first, so I'm just going to put that there for now. I do love these ink saver pages. There's my center page. It's ever so much easier to be good if your clothes are fashionable. Okay, sure. I'll take your word for it as I sit here in jeans and, well, it's not a t-shirt. I have a blouse on. I've got that going for me. I just feel like women's fashion in particular has just been on a steady decline for such a long time. And I'm a part of it. I like this. And you know, I actually kind of like, I think I want to make this a little tuck over here, but I actually want some of the book page to show as well. I'm going to fold this over just to strengthen it and double it up, so it'll make a nice sturdy pocket. Okay. Trim that off. Oh, it's not quite big enough. I think that little piece on there was the difference. Let's see. Well, that's okay. We won't sweat that. We will just add some scrap paper down there at the bottom. I have scraps. I just have to find the scraps. I brought them in here. I tell you, my room needs to be cleaned. I'm at that point where I set something down and it gets lost. That is the state this is all in. There's my scrap paper. This piece is pretty. This is one of those pieces that it's hard to pick a side. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this. Good luck and God be with you. Don't we all need that? These times are crazy. I don't know if y'all saw my collage video, but definitely love on your loved ones. Don't take it for granted the days that we're given, because things have just been really, I think things are always unpredictable, but when I hear of how many friends who are having sudden emergencies and sudden loss, it's shocking. It's happening in our family, it's happening in so many of my friends' families. So love on your loved ones. Go make some memories this weekend. And if you want to craft, well, you just sit down and craft. Because that's a gift too. All right, so I just extended this so we could have a proper pocket. I don't want the floor to be floating, so I'm going to cut it right there. Now, a proper pocket. There we go. Let's do something with this. Let me grab some of my pre-made ephemera from my drawers to change it up. I have plenty. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like over here rifling through this drawer because I can't get it out for some reason. I wanted to get it out to share it with you guys. Let's see, I've got 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh, let me trade this one for this one. These are, I don't know if y'all have ever seen this video on my channel, but I took 6x6 sheets of paper. This one's been cut since. Anyways, I took 6x6 sheets of paper, hinged them together, and was trying to find ways to use my 6x6 paper and junk journaling, and that's what these are from. This can make a fun little kind of flip up feature. Can add something to it. That one's too wide. Oh, I like just the A. The A for Anne, I think, is the way to go. So basically, guys, what I'm going to do is finish one of these, you know, embellishing it like we're doing here. And then I'll sew it together and I'll let you guys go. And then I'll finish the other 4 and have them done for this month. Okay, y'all haven't seen it yet because I just uploaded the video last night, but I did a haul of more of this. So, this is the Iron Orchid Designs. This one's called Birds and Bees, but I got a number of these stamp sets. This is a 12 by 12 stamp set. It's huge. I bought it for card making and junk journaling. I think I'm going to stamp one of these birds on here. A haul video is coming out because I got a number. Oh, I like this quirky little guy down here with the branch. I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I just went for it and bought quite a few. These are about, well, on Dreams Etc. they're $25 typically. She keeps them on sale for $25. But I'm telling you, it's worth it because of the scale of the images. They stamp beautifully. And I love that they're already etched. You don't have to color this kind of stuff. You can. You most certainly can. And I talk about it in the video, but you could use this to make like home decor, junk journals, cards. I mean, it's amazing what you can do with these. And I personally think $25 is not too much. I mean, there's so many stamp companies that are selling their stamps for that much, and they're just, you know, a 4x6 stamp set. So I think you get a lot of bang for your buck. Plus, on a lot of them, they come with the mask. the mask so that you can like mask it off and do other techniques around your stamped image. All right, I'm just going to use some gathered twigs. I don't want to use black. I just want some tone on tone. Now this is something you want to make sure. Let me go ahead and pull this page out. I just want to make sure I get a good impression. And when you have a junk journal, like this one doesn't have any stuff behind it, but sometimes, you know, you get to going, you have all these things behind it, and it can mess up your impression. So I'm just pulled that sheet out. These are not photopolymer. They are like the acrylic stamps, but I don't have a problem with that. I get a good impression with them. I think that's sweet. And for all of those who aren't going to use printables, this would be such a great option to have to add to your pages. Okay, I have to decide how I want to adhere this. If I want to just glue this down, I think I'll make it a pocket, and it can be a flip journaling spot. Plus people can journal around. So I think I'll do that. I'll glue it down on 3 sides. On this back here. And I think I'll put it here. And then I need a piece of ephemera to tuck behind it. Okay. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You might look and see if you can find, like you might just Google 12 by 12 stamp sets and see if there's a different company who does something similar in Europe. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck this here. All sorts of mornings are interesting, don't you think? You don't know what's going to happen through the day, and there's so much scope for imagination. Okay, so there's that. This is not from this page. I was questioning it at first too. This is actually from when I was dyeing it, but see the little bit of bleed through? This is one reason why I didn't use black ink. I used a distress oxide. It's not bleed through, but there's some ghosting is what they call it there. When you tea dye paper, it changes it to where when you go to stamp on a tea dyed paper or something, it will ghost more, is what I've found, than it does if it hasn't been dyed. Just something to know. Okay, so I've got these pockets. I don't even know what I had in mind for them, but here's another one. I think I'll put one of these over here. Then I have these little Red Riding Hood pieces of ephemera I can stick in here. There's a couple of places to stick stuff. Put her up here. I think I can put something bigger behind her. Maybe we'll stick another one behind. And maybe we'll put them over there. I'll probably end up backing some of these things. I'm gonna glue this down only on two sides, the bottom and then this side. And that way this little tuck has all kinds of places to put things. I can put things in between these two sheets here, back here, just all over the place. These are printed on copy weight paper. Well, it's slightly heavier than copy weight, so I'll probably come back and back these, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna leave that as is. I'm gonna glue these two down. They're not gonna be a pocket because there's all this pocket area over here. I'm just gonna glue them straight down. They'll just be a decoration on this page. Almost done with this aspect of it all. There, we'll just glue that straight down. Another thing, if you don't have printables, not working with printables, you know, you could cut out images and do this. You can make your own pattern paper by collaging on it. Stamping, collaging, all of that. Okay, let's see here. I've got these really cute envelopes. I don't think I want to put, I don't want to put this over the page because then it covers up that. Let me check this other one. This is like a coin envelope style. So I think this would be fine to go up here. I'll just put it on with a paper clip. Yeah, like that. All right. I don't really think that needs anything. Let's go here and see what else. Before you know it, these things get really chunky. Okay, so we've gotten an envelope. I haven't put one of these in there yet. Let's do that. I love this one with the two ladies walking with the umbrellas. Ah, so Desiree just said that when you emboss on coffee or tea dyed paper, it shows through the other side too. That's good to know because I haven't tried that. This is Iron Orchid Designs. So Iron Orchid Designs, decor stamps, like this is farm animals. Aren't they fabulous? Look how huge these are. I love them. I already made cards with these. You'll see in the haul video. But yeah, Iron Orchid Designs. And like here on the back, and every one of their packages has like a different idea, but like, see, they do market a lot to people who redo furniture and like purpose furniture. A lot of people stamp on it. And so here's some more information. I do purchase mine from Dreams, etc., but here's some more information if y'all want to grab it. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Super cool. I really love them. I found them from Dreams, etc., and that's just where I purchased them from. But yeah, I love these girls. I got that a little crooked. So how do I want to adhere this? Let's get creative. I think I'll put a pocket here. Let's see, another scrap. have such a mess going on. Yeah, I'm going to put a side pocket and then I can tuck this into that side pocket. I don't know where my favorite tearing ruler has traveled off to, but this one will work. This is just the Tim Holtz ruler. I also have fabric ruffles that I plan on adding to these pages, so I'll do that off camera. I kind of like this one now that this side, I like them both, but this one won. I made some beautiful flower arrangements last weekend. I was hanging out with my mom and I made some beautiful flower arrangements for my nieces. I found this really cool vintage, it's very vintage, it's from the 70s, like baby themed flower vase. And I made a really sweet flower arrangement with that, and then I made another one with this really cool like world market vase, and so I made each of them a vase. I think I'll probably add this in a front pocket. This is just like a mini journal for the inside of my journal. Let's see. Okay, so let's not lose our place here. This needs something else behind it. That clashes. That will not do. Let's see. Let me grab some more ephemera from my box over here. Ooh, this might be cool. I haven't shown y'all how I make these yet. I need to do that. But it's just like one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You score it at 6 inches. And then you score and make like pockets. I like this one with the peacock. Move this down. Move this up. I like that. We'll put that there. Okay, moving on. I'm going to do something here. Let me find some more ephemera. Oh, I have this scrappy thing. That could be a belly band. Yeah, I don't really think it'll... could put it here. I do like it here. This is like so much, it's just straight scraps. I was playing around with ideas on bookmarks, like scrappy bookmarks. And so this is just straight scraps. Okay, but there, that'll make a great belly band to go there. I really feel like this is pretty much done. I do want to add maybe like a tag, some tags in here. Oh, this will be cute. This is kind of a scrappy matchbook flip out. It's got these old shoes stuff. So I could put a flip, a Rita Donnelly flip down here and tuck this inside. Let's do that. This is just a square piece of paper scored in half. Okay. Glue that down. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. So this part flips up and you can write on it. And then this part creates a pocket. So I'll put that there. Just fumbling my way through here. I need something to go behind here. I wonder if any of my painted pages. Ooh, I think this one might work. This could just be like kind of like collage fodder for someone. Junk journaling fodder. Just put that there. Okay. She's done for the most part. I'll probably go back through, back the ephemera. I need to add the ruffles. But, I mean, that's a thick little journal right there. The cover's definitely not done. Oh, my craft room, yes. None shall pass. Enter if you dare. There are shattered razor blades. I just tell people now, like ever since that happened, I'm like, watch out, there's razor blades shattered in here somewhere. Can't tell you where. You sure you want to come in? Probably not. Okay. I have some fabric. I like this little piece right. I don't know if I like it for this journal, but I like this little piece of fabric. And I'm thinking I want to put some on the cover, the spine here. I've been thinking about getting one of those like desk irons. Have y'all seen those? You just plug it in, I think, with like a USB, and they're little. I think I need one. For moments like this, for pieces of fabric like this. Man, I don't know. She's so chunky. I'm beginning to question this cover. Because no one's even journaled in it yet. And it's so chunky. Let's see here. Okay. What if I add, make it 16, so I could have 8 pages and 2 signatures. So I'm just going to throw this one into the mix somewhere. Oh, that'll work on both, like, I like it there and there. Okay. I'm thinking I might make this 2 signatures, and therefore I don't know that my single signature will really work. Which means I'm back to figuring out my cover situation for these. But I don't want to make, I don't want to make an alligator mouth journal. So there's really just one page or two pages that have to be together. And that is the ones where I cut that piece of ephemera. These two have to stay together. Because I cut this piece of ephemera to go across the two pages. So those two need to stay together. But the rest of them can kind of go in any order. So what if I pull these out? That'd be like the first signature. Then this can be our second signature. I have to flip through and make sure, feeling good about it, where I put these. I think I want to put them on this side of things. And then that's how it'll end. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling better about that. So it looks like these journals will be 2 signatures. And they'll have to have a different cover. Bye, Ave. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Okay, you guys, I think we have this down. So, like, this just is going to lay better and fit better. I just have to make a different journal cover because this won't really, this is a single signature kind of cover. For the most part, I might be able to squeeze 2 in here, but then it's still going to do this, which I don't like. And I don't, you know, some people don't like journals that have like fabric ties that require a tie to keep them together. Some people do not like that. So I don't want to create a journal where you have to tie it to keep it shut. Okay, well, I guess that's where this ends. We have fully, for the most part, besides the, well, you know, now I have to go back in, and because this is the page I added, I needed 1 extra page. So I do have to go back in and decorate this. But for the most part, I have this journal ready. I've got most of the ephemera stuffed in and have it mostly ready. I just have to make my covers. So you'll see a final flip through of these. I also have an ephemera making video that I'll put out for you guys that's based on this journal of how I made some of the ephemera that I put in it. And yeah, when I do my crafty goals, hopefully I'll have these done. Part of me is also just saying, like, I could just make more journals. Just make more journals and they'll just be small and sweet. and not too thick. We will see. Maybe I'll make some that are two signature. Maybe I'll make some that um, are, you know, just only have one signature and then with a few pages kind of thing. I'm sure no matter what, they will turn out. They'll be fun. And I will probably put them, this is too big, I think. I'll probably put them in my Etsy shop in June. This is what we came up with today. We made some covers. Will we use the covers? I don't know. And put a whole bunch of ephemera in one of the signatures. So I hope that was enjoyable. I hope it was inspirational. I know it was fun for me just to hang out with you guys and to see all of you here. I will see you again another time. Have a lovely, wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Let's definitely keep our veterans and those who we've lost in our hearts. Sending you guys, hey Natasha, I haven't done a Happy Mail one. You're fine. But yes, I will see you guys another time. So much love for you all. Take care. Bye.